I'm Alexis. I'm one of the exercise instructors for the City of Kettering Parks, Recreation, and Cultural Arts Department. Today I will be leading you through some exercises you can do at home with any little ball you have around. It's Pilates, but it's more about the core. And when you think about core, you want to think about your ribs to your hips all the way around your body, but we also work the lower body, those glutes, those inner thighs. So think about the back, the core, and we'll get started. So any ball, you do want it to be a little bit flabby, a little soft. So if it's really pumped up, you're gonna wanna let some of that air out. So I'm gonna start on my back. And whenever you're in Pilates, you want the belly to be pulled tight, contracting those abdominals so that when you breathe, your belly doesn't rise and fall. Stretch your spine long, nodding the chin down, holding those abdominals tight. The proper breathing is in through the nose and out through the mouth. What we're going to start with is placing that ball between the thighs. Our knees are bent, hands at the sides. We're going to squeeze and release the ball. Just squeeze and release. Yeah, we're gonna start kind of small. So it's an inhale, squeeze, exhale, release. One more like that. Then we'll lift those legs. Our toes are pointed. We still got that ball. And we'll continue with that squeezing and releasing. Squeeze, release. One more like that. And for fun, let's extend those legs. Toes are pointed and continue. Squeeze, release. Inhale and exhale. Abdominals, you should feel those abdominals in addition to feeling those inner thighs. And one more. We're going to go ahead and bend our knees, feet back on the ground, holding that ball between the knees. Tighten your abdominals. We're going to start at the tailbone, slowly peel the vertebrae up off the ground one at a time. Squeeze at the top, slow release back down. By holding the ball, you take the focus through this whole lower body. So it's an inhale, then we exhale, peel up. Inhale, squeeze up high. Exhale, slow release back down. There are ways to make this more difficult. You might want to extend your arms straight up from your shoulders. You could have those hands at your sides and lift, extending back as you lift the body. And as you exhale, bring those arms back down. I'm moving slowly, and that's key with Pilates. It's not fast. It's all about body control. On this next one, let's keep the hands down, but we'll lift that back side, squeeze from the glutes. We're going to keep the left foot on the ground. Tighten that left side, extend your right leg out and hold. Just holding there, squeezing tight. Release. Tighten up the right side, lift the left leg, toes pointed, squeeze that ball down. Release, and again, right side, squeezing up on the left. Release, one more time on the left, extend, squeezing the right side. Your back is working hard. And release. Let's take a big inhale, squeeze up, exhale, slow release back down. I like to bring my knees in for a moment and circle around, release any tension you have in that lower back. We're going to do another set of our bridges, but this time I'm going to put my feet on the ball. So my knees are bent, and I've got my whole foot on the ball. I'm thinking the arch of my foot on the ball. Hands at the sides, belly pulled tight, And you will feel this in your hamstrings. We'll inhale, exhale, peel up. Inhale, squeeze high. Exhale, slow release down. Inhale, exhale, squeeze up. Inhale, exhale, slow release. I'm shaking. 2 more. Last one. And release. Once again, I'm going to bring my knees in. This time I'm just going to rock side to side. Keep it loose. Keeping that ball, I'm going to put it between my knees. Arms at the sides. My toes are pointed, my knees are bent, at least to start. My head will stay down for now. I'm going to lower those toes toward the ground, lift back up. Inhale, lower. Oh, I feel the squeeze here. Exhale, lift. If you choose, you could lift your shoulders. Let the weight of your head rest back in your hand. You always want to be careful not to tug on your head. Another option is to extend those legs, still squeezing that ball between the thighs. If you want to take it up a notch, hold it between those ankles. There's not as much to the ankles as there is to the thighs. Two more, squeezing tight. And bring that in and release. We're going to stretch that lower back. We can set the ball down for now. You can use it, but I'll show you without first. Arms come to the sides. We'll lift our legs to tabletop. This is called a roll over. So we've got our arms here at the sides. We're going to press in with the arms, with the hands, using our core strength. We start by peeling a couple vertebrae up from the bottom. We inhale, peel up, exhale, back down. If you need help, you can put your hands on your back to help you back, and then back down. If you want more of a challenge, extend the legs, take them back behind and back up to perpendicular, or lower them in front. Another option is, again, to hold that ball. So this is to stretch that back. The ball just makes it all that much more interesting. We'll try one more. I'm going to hold on to my ball and I'm going to extend my arms up in the air. Extend my right leg up. I'm going to make these small circles with my leg. I'll circle around and in, and then I'll reverse, back around and in. It's an inhale on the way out. Emphasize that exhale. You're keeping it small because you want it to sort of follow the line of the ball. One more in each direction. And we'll switch our sides. Right foot down, extend the left leg up, toes pointed, circle out and in. Reverse, inhale out, exhale in. Holding your core tight. You do want to keep it small. I'm tempted to make it bigger, but we don't need to. We're working on control and a fine movement this time. One more each direction. Very, very nice. I'm going to just stretch up for a moment, stretch that lower back, and come on back down. All right, next we're going to keep that ball. I'm going to bring my knees in. My head starts back. I'm going to keep the right knee in and stretch the ball over to the right, lifting my left shoulder, come back down, switch to the other side. Reach, center. Exhale, inhale each time you come to center. By coming to center, you really make those muscles down the sides work. You think about working across the abdominals from ribs to hip. One more each side. All right. Now we're going to do something that is a bit difficult. Scissors with the ball. We extend the arms up, we'll lift our shoulders. Legs are up in the air, toes are pointed. I'm going to bring my right foot in, tap the ball, my left leg lowers, and switch. Inhale, exhale. This one is hard. I'm not lying. One more each side. And bring it in. Holy moly. That is not easy. Next up, we're going to take that ball in our right hand. Extend both arms up beside the ears. Lift your legs up, straight up into the air, heels together, toes pointed. We're going to bend the knees, lift that upper back, transfer the ball behind the legs into the left hand, open back up. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, open. I always knock my water bottle over at least once every class. It's my claim to fame. You could lower your legs to make it that much more difficult. One more each way. And take a long stretch. Next up, we're going to do the Pilates hundreds. The hundreds are the quintessential Pilates movement. Ordinarily, they're done without a ball, and your shoulders are lifted, your legs are lifted to tabletop, and you pulse your arms 100 times. Inhale for 5 counts, exhale for 5, and that's 10 sets. You could also extend the legs or lower them as long as the belly is down and your back stays down. Options with the ball. Hold that ball between those thighs or knees as you pulse. You could extend up. You could also, once again, hold it between your ankles, which is what I'm going to attempt to do. So tighten your body up. Find your ready position. Shoulders lifted. Feel those abs tightening up. Hands at the sides. Let's pulse. We'll inhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. 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 And exhale. And bring it in. All right. Next up, we are going to go into knee drop side to side. The objective here is to work those oblique muscles. They run down the sides of your abdominals. We're going to hold that ball between the thighs. Squeeze it tight. We'll open our arms out wide. Palms up. The objective, one of the objectives, is to keep your shoulders down. So we're squeezing the ball tight. We will inhale. Drop the knees to one side and pause. Exhale. exhale, lift it back up to center. Other side, inhale, lower, pause. Exhale, lift. So by pausing, we get a stretch, and then we recruit, it's hard to say, muscles to pull it back to center. You may add on. You may inhale, lower. Exhale, stretch those legs out to the side. Inhale, bend. Exhale, back up. You may also extend your legs. Keep them long the whole time. We'll try one more to each side. And bring that in. Very, very nice. Next, we are going to go into roll-ups. There are lots of ways to do roll-ups in Pilates. And you can do it without the ball. I'm actually going to, I'll leave it out for now, and then we'll come back to it. I just want to give you the different versions or different levels. Some days you don't feel like doing the all-out version. It can be hard. So we start with our back long, belly pull tight, keep the chin knotted, hands at the sides. We inhale in preparation, then we begin to lift the back. You may grab onto the backs of your legs, sitting up tall. Then inhale, reach long forward, bend those knees, sit up tall, exhale, slow release back down. So it's an inhale, exhale, roll, extend, inhale, stretch, exhale, bend, slow release back down. You could leave your hands out of the mix. You could extend your legs. You could grab the ball and hold it in front of your chest. Could also extend those arms up with or without that ball. We'll try one more set. And we'll stay seated up at the top. All right. We are going to hold that ball between the thighs, and we're going to do a spine twist. So I'm squeezing that tight. My feet are flexed. Sit up as tall as you can, belly is in. Open those arms out. Each time you're in the middle, you'll inhale and you'll squeeze your shoulder blades in together. So it's an inhale, squeeze, turn to one side, exhale, exhale, exhale. Inhale, center, squeeze, twist other way. Exhale, exhale, exhale. You want to keep your back long. I always think of myself as spiraling up. And you move in increments, as if your arms are the hands on a clock. One more set. I'm going to face forward. We're going to go into the saw with the ball. It's a very narrow saw. If you're familiar with Pilates, usually you have a little wider V, but we'll do a narrow V. So we have our arms out. We're sitting tall. That ball is squeezed. We will inhale, twist to one side, exhale, reach down, inhale, back up, exhale, center. Inhale, twist, exhale, reach, inhale, lift, exhale, center. The imagery for this, it's called the saw because imagine you're sawing off, you wouldn't want to, your little toe. I don't come up with them, I just repeat the names. One more each way. And release. Okay, we are going to come over to the belly next. And we'll hold that ball. We extend the legs long behind. Those toes are pointed, so you want to put some energy into your leg muscles. The ball is way out in front. We're pressing down on the ball. The head is down. We're going to push down with the left hand, lift the right arm and the left leg, and release. So press down right hand, lift left arm, right leg, and release. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. And it's not quick. Hold that pose for just a moment. One more side to side. Very nice. We're going to keep that ball. We're going to put our forearms just below the elbows on that ball. And rest your head between your arms. It's a little squishy. All right, we are going to bend those elbows, roll that ball in as we lift the upper body, and then roll it slowly back out. It's an inhale, roll up. Exhale, roll it out. Two more. And release. We will come up to our knees, sit back onto the heels, and roll that ball out front to stretch that back. And come back up. We're going to come to all fours. Just one more thing here. We're going to put that ball behind the right knee. So we're squeezing it there. My hands are under my shoulders. I lift through my center. I try to keep my back long, stretch long. I'm going to hover the knee, flex the foot. I will push the heel up, lower down. Careful not to arch your back down. If you want to add on, you could lift that left arm, extend it as you lift the right leg. One more. And we'll do the old switcheroo to the other side. So be left leg. We'll start with just the leg. Again, tighten that center, flex the foot, press up, lower down. Inhale, push, exhale, lower. So squeezing the ball. Again, add that right arm extension if that's where you are. Maybe that's not where you are. I don't know if it's where I am. One more. And release. Once again, we'll have that ball out in front, sit back onto those heels and stretch long forward. Shift your hips to the left, roll the ball to the right, stretching long down that left side of the body. And switch your sides. Hips right, hands left, stretching long. Pilates is about stretching and strengthening. Come back to center, stretch long. Imagine shoulder blades pulling down and in toward the spine. And roll back. I hope you've enjoyed a little core work with a small ball. And again, you can use any ball. You do want it to be a little soft. And just keep looking for more classes that we'll be offering on our Play Kettering website. Again, I'm Alexis from Kettering, Ohio, and we hope you enjoyed your time. Thank you. Bye-bye.